Hey, Angela here. I wanted to, first of all, thank you so much for leaving me a review in my shop. It is such a new shop, and having a review means so much to me. It really helps my shop get seen. And so, to thank you, I wanted to send you a couple of freebies, and I wanted to show you what they are and how they work, and I'm really excited about them. So for the journal in general, I've given you some tutorials on how the concept works, where we're going through 10-day phases and using your daily spreads, however is going to suit you for those 10 days. But I provided you with all kinds of widgets you can use to customize your phase challenges as well as your daily spreads. But I created a couple of new widgets and tracking stickers that are more like sort of fill the whole page. And I kind of want to show you what I mean. So first I'm going to show you the widgets, and then I'm going to show you some tricks on how you can add them at different places in your planner and how you can add pages. So I'm just going to go down to the little heart at the bottom. This is, you may have noticed, it says reflections at the top, but it has several blank pages as you go through after that. And you can duplicate those pages to make as many extra pages as you want. So I'm just going to go to this blank page, and I'm going to go to the Google Drive that has the freebies so I can show you what they are. So you're going to see that there's 3 in here, and I've got a habit tracking overlay that's transparent. I also have a habit tracking widget that is similarly designed like the smaller widgets for your daily spread. And it's the same one. It's just one of them looks like a widget and one of them's a clear overlay, and a journey map. And I'm excited to show you how you might use them. So all you have to do is when you go to the Google Drive, you just open it up and then hard press down, save to the camera roll. And you do that with all 3. And then you've got them. Okay. So first I'm going to show you the habit tracking widget. So this is the one that looks similar to the smaller ones, only it is designed to be more of a full page. So if you decide, like beyond the 10 days, you just want a place to track your consistency over the course of a month, you can use this widget and list out all the different habits and things that you're tracking over the course of a month, which is awesome. That's also giving you a ton of space to track a ton of things. But I also gave you this transparent one, which you may prefer. And you can also just make it a little bit wider. You can kind of do this however you want. But one of the cool things I like about this one is, like, say you just want to track like 3 things. If you're in the image tool within GoodNotes, I'm using GoodNotes. If you tap and crop, you can just bring it up to only show you like 3 options. So then you can just make it smaller. Somebody seems to be sending me a lot of messages, sorry. So then that's one option. So if you wanted, you could just be like, okay, I'm really rocking my water goals, so I want to continue tracking that. And then maybe you want to be tracking your exercise. And maybe your nutrition, just the tracking part of your nutrition. Like maybe you're not even getting too focused on nutrition, but you just want to track it to give yourself a baseline of where you're starting from. So then all you got to do then is you can check them off if you want to, or you can grab the highlighter and just, if you grab like the largest dot, pick whatever color you want, and then you can just tap it. If you tap it, it'll color it in, which is super cool. All right, so that's the habit tracking one. And now I'm going to show you this one, which I'm really really excited about. So this one is the journey one. So I'm just going to give it a little crop. I like to crop the edges so that I can just spread it out easily without there being extra. Okay, so this is really cool. I want you to sort of look at this like the star is where you're going. That's your goal. And this first balloon is where you're at. So what I want you to do is, and this could be anything, maybe it's like being consistent with exercise for 60 days, or consistent with getting outside, or it could be something like that. But if you have a weight loss goal, I really like this because it gives you this tangible roadmap to where you are and where you want to be, and you can divide the increments however you want. So there's about 58 or 60 different balloons here. So just for the sake of it, like say you want to lose 50 pounds, let's just say your goal, like I'm just making this up, but just say it's like 180 is your goal, then you can go backwards and you can just do it by pound if you want to. But you can do this by half pounds as well. It's totally up to you and your journey and how you want to celebrate those increments. So you just count up all the way backwards. And you're going to do that all the way back and to where you start. And then what's cool about it is after you have them all set up in advance, and then as you go along, you can just take your little highlighter tool and pick whatever color you want, and you can just color it in. Like, so once you reach new milestones on your goals, you can just go along and color them in as you go. And then as you go along, you're going to be coloring in your roadmap till you reach your star at the end, which I think is a really fun way for you to visualize and conceptualize, because I know that especially with weight loss, it can be a very slow and tedious process. So even if you wanted to make these half-pound increments, I just think that it's motivating to see you progressing along the road to where you're going. So I hope you enjoy these new little habit trackers and journey tracker that I gave you. And I will, in another video, show you how you can insert pages from the journal in other places. Like maybe you want to put this a habit tracker for 30 days or this journey tracker. Maybe you want that on your progress page. So we'll do that in another video, but I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for leaving me a review on my shop.